There we go. Boys and girls, we left off yesterday in Postcard Clues with our friend Sarah in the country of China, and she was walking along the Great Wall. So today we are going to read the rest of Postcard Clues, and we'll summarize main ideas and events as we read along. So remember to study the picture clues and use our fix-up monitoring, kind of like looking back in the text or looking at a chart to help us clarify our thinking and clarify those ideas. Let's move on to the next page. Oh, there we go. There's Sarah. Dear Sam, we are at a huge lake. It's so big that it's called a sea. In fact, it's the largest lake in the world. It borders countries in Europe and Asia. What lake are we visiting? Your friend Sarah. Now, in order to understand and figure out which lake she's visiting, we need to look at the chart. We also see the picture clues there, but that picture doesn't look real familiar to me. So I'm going to look at the chart, the 4 largest lakes in the world. She told Sam that she is at a lake that is so huge it is called a sea. Let's read. Here are the lake names: Caspian Sea, Lake Superior, Lake Victoria, Lake Huron. Now one of those is real familiar to me. What's the one in purple, friends? Say it out loud. That's right, Lake Superior. And many of us have been to Lake Superior. The city of Duluth is located on Superior, isn't it? But that can't be the lake that she was visiting because it is called a sea and it's the biggest one in the world. So she must be at the name written in red, Caspian Sea. And look at how big it is. We know that Lake Superior is huge, but look how big the Caspian Sea is. 143,240 square miles. Moving on, where else does our friend go? Here's the next postcard that Sam gets in the mail. Dear Sam, buongiorno. That's the way we say good day here in Italy. Today we're visiting a volcano near the city of Naples. The ancient city of Pompeii was buried when this volcano erupted more than 2,000 years ago. Can you guess what volcano it is? Your friend Sarah. So we know she's in Italy, but now where in Italy is she? What volcano is she visiting? Well, it says that the ancient city of Pompeii was buried when this volcano erupted. Let's look at the map. The picture is very interesting. I see the ancient city there, but it doesn't tell me what volcano it would be. And we know that the volcano is near Naples. So let's look at that map. Oh, I see Naples. Do you see that with a word written in black? A little bit smaller than the word Italy, but it's written in black. And then they have a word written in kind of a blue or purple, Vesuvius. That must be the name of the volcano. Let's try to figure that out. Vesuvius. The other words that are written label the Adriatic Sea and the Mediterranean Sea. Those aren't names of volcanoes, are they? Awesome. Wouldn't that be cool to see those ancient ruins and the volcano? Moving on. This friend Sarah sure is getting around the globe, isn't she? Dear Sam, now we're visiting a province in eastern Canada. This province is a peninsula. The name of this province means New Scotland. We're having fun sailing around the Bay of Fundy and whale watching. What province are we visiting? Your friend Sarah. So what province are they at? Here's a map. We see the country of Canada and the country of the United States. Then we see province names in a little bit smaller font. And then they're color-coded to the right. These maps sure have a lot of information. Where are they? We're having fun sailing around the Bay of Fundy. Well, I see that toward the bottom of the map, right under the green country of province of New Brunswick. Are they in New Brunswick? New Brunswick isn't a peninsula, though, is it? The peninsula means that it's surrounded on 3 sides with water, and the name means New Scotland. Now, New Brunswick or Nova Scotia? I wonder which one is more related to Scotland. Scotia, S-C-O-T, looks like Scotland, doesn't it? I wonder if Nova maybe means new. I think it must be Nova Scotia because Nova Scotia is a peninsula. And that looks a lot like the word Scotland. Moving on. Dear Sam, this is your last postcard. I'm in a city in the United States. The latitude is about 38 degrees. The longitude is about 90 degrees. Come find me. I'll be waiting. Your friend, Sarah. Now the picture, the photograph on this one, maybe helps you know where she is. Some of you maybe have been here. But I'm going to use the longitude and latitude lines to help me figure out the location. So longitude are the long straight lines that go around a globe. Latitude are the lines that go around the circumference, they go around and around the globe. So they would be like the equator is around the middle of our globe, right? So I always think lat and fat. So if you're measuring how fat you're getting, you might go around your tummy. Here we're going to go around the globe. So we need a latitude going across of 38. So I see a 35 and a 40. So it's going to be between 35 and 40 degrees latitude. Longitude is about 90. So I'm going to bring my fingers together, running from about 90 to about and 38, and where they intersect, what city am I in? I am in the city of, everybody say it, St. Louis. Awesome. What's interesting about St. Louis? We've got that arch, right? And that means that she is home. Here we go, last page. Hi, Sarah. Sam calls, running up to my door. You're home, just like the clues in the last postcard said. And here are all the different places that she visited. So we can use the photos from the postcards to tell what Sarah and her mother saw or where they were. Now, when we want to summarize this story, remember we stop every so often. We stop during our story and think about it. We stop at the end and sum it up. So what are the important things that happened today? Well, she visited the Caspian Sea. She goes to Italy and visits Vesuvius, and she sits in the ruins of Pompeii. And she visits Nova Scotia in eastern Canada, and then she returns home. Now, all of the things that have happened, and remember yesterday she was in California and Alaska. She was in Australia at the Great Barrier Reef and China at the Great Wall, and then all of the places that she went today. So what would a summary be? What is this story mostly about? It's about a girl named Sarah who takes a trip. Now we could name each individual place, but for a summary we want it quick. Maybe we could just say she takes a trip around the world. Maybe you want to stay with her mom. That might be important. And what is she doing on this trip? Every time she goes somewhere, she's sending a postcard to her friend back home. And the cards have clues about the places. And this story is talking about then how Sam uses those clues to guess the places. Now the summary that I have, I'll tell you in just a minute so you can pause if you want to write this as a class first. But here's my summary. Sarah takes a trip around the world with her mom. She sends her friend Sam postcards with clues about the places. And Sam uses the clues to guess the places. That's it for my summary. All of those other interesting details that we've talked about helped me make that summary. So I hope you enjoyed the different locations here, and we will continue talking about some of these locations and using some of the maps and globes and things that we talked about in the story this week as we talk about some geography.